Activations with JJ. Dear ones, we come to you as ninth density Arcturians. And yes, we come on behalf of the Galactic Federation of Light, as you call it, a collective of higher density light beings extremely invested in your planet. We have been connected since the beginnings of this beautiful Gaia, and we are truly thrilled that you would call upon us to bring through a message to assist in this collective and planetary ascension, this almost miraculous event that is taking place even as we speak. We remind you that one of the greatest shifts that occurred happened in your linear time in the year 2012, when the collective chose a specific timeline of ascension, and we were overjoyed, honoring their free will, but knowing that this would be such a beautiful path. Since that time, we have amplified and expanded our involvement and our assistance in alignment with the needs and desires of those starseeds incarnated on Gaia. Dear ones, we remind you that we are at your service. We are here to help. We remind you that as you connect more with us, we are absolutely willing and ready to amplify and to increase the amount of grid work that is taking place on Gaia, albeit in a way that is gentle. For those of you who wander the earth as grid workers, either in the physical or astrally, you may desire to call upon us more frequently. And although we who currently speak to you could be known as ninth density Arcturians, there are many star beings from many different places that form part of our ranks. And you may choose to reach out to whichever particular beings of light resonate with you personally. At this time, we invite you to allow us to project into your third eye or claircognizance images and words. These images and words are designed to assist you to see the big picture, to see the finished product. What is it that we are seeking to co-create. As you zoom out and gain this perspective, we feel that your body and your mind and your heart may be more at ease. For there are many of you who are still learning how to best regulate your nervous system in particular, learning how to transition out of the fight or flight mode that has controlled predominantly a great deal of the psyche of the collective for many thousands of years. As you transition from a survival frequency into the flow and ease of ascension, expansion, you will notice you might feel something is wrong. You might feel, what is going on? Because that underlying anxiousness is no longer there. And some of you might desire to call it in again. But in spite of the pull to do so, we encourage you to quote unquote be bored, to sit in stillness, to focus on the being of this experience rather than just the doing. And as we have worked with humankind over many millennia, what we have found is that those who are most connected to the natural world, to the wonders of nature, they are the most aligned and most surrendered to the shift in frequency and the quote-unquote ascension of Gaia. And what you might not realize is that in attuning yourself more to nature, in spending time outside, grounding, connecting with plants and animals and the sky and the rocks, the rivers and the lakes and the oceans, you will also be able to more easily access messages from your star brothers and sisters, and from us here in the Galactic Federation of Light. There is much more in store as you begin to calibrate. And our intentions for inviting you to calibrate and bringing your nervous system into a more relaxed state is because we desire to assist you to become more organized so that you can bring to pass the blueprints which many of you designed of the 5D Earth, so that you can carry out those tasks which you contracted to do before coming to this planet in this timeline. Before we organize and execute the blueprint, we must calibrate. And so, you are in a season of calibration, and you are also in a season of gathering. And as you gather with those who resonate at a similar frequency, other 5D architects, you will begin to understand what each of your purposes are, and you will begin to take action. You will begin to build communities, gathering places, both virtually and physically. And you will begin to feel empowered as starseeds. And you will begin to release programs of disempowerment, of despair, of hopelessness. And you will begin to see that the new earth is just around the corner. In fact, you will begin to see that it is already here. Dear ones, what we say may seem difficult to fully comprehend, but we invite you to trust not only us, trust the frequency that your soul is emanating. Trust that inner wisdom and that resonance within the depths of your being as you listen to our words. For it does not serve us as the Galactic Federation of Light if those who are part of the ground crew are hopeless or discouraged. It serves us to help you see that you have the power to make change. And so we invite you to reflect upon our message, to listen more than once potentially, and to see what drops in. We are so grateful for you, dear ones. And we offer you this message in hope and love. Farewell.